Billy, ever since you were appointed here as assistant manager, everyone's been talking about your first Edinburgh derby wearing the green. What's your mindset heading into this one?
Well, mindset is the same as any derby I've taken. You know, you've got to be positive. It's a big occasion. You know, everybody says it's just 3 points, but it's more than that. It means a lot more than that to everybody. And you know, got a good record in derbies, and you know, my intention is to keep that going.
Out of interest, over recent years, obviously Hearts have held the upper hand. You were in, obviously, the opposite dugout. What did yourself and Jim, what did you say to the players to fire them up? Because they always just seem far more motivated than the Hibs.
Yeah, well, we always felt that the players we had, you know, were good players and played well on the big occasion. You know, we didn't have to really say much, you know, and then you shouldn't, you know, if you've got to try and motivate players for games like this, you're wasting your time. You know, so we just kept, you know, in a belief that we could win, and that's how we approached it. And that's exactly what I'm trying to get across here. I'll maybe switch camps, but my will to win is no less than it was.
Is it difficult though, because obviously over the course of the summer transfer window, yourself and Jim obviously identified a lot of these players, and you recruited them and brought them into Hearts. Now, obviously you know their strengths and their weaknesses, but is it not slightly bizarre to be in this situation?
Oh, without doubt. You know, I didn't think this would ever happen. You know, and to make your debut for the other side of the fence in a New Year's game's a big occasion, and you know, preparing the Hearts team for the start of the season, taking the pre-season training and getting involved and getting the players mixed in with other players, and then all of a sudden you're out, and then you know, now got to face them. But you know, I do know their strengths and weaknesses.
Obviously, talking about New Year's Day, everyone talks about the most famous Hibs victory in the New Year's Day derby in 1973. Where were you?
I was there.
You were actually at the
game? I
Yeah,
was actually a Motherwell player at that time, but Motherwell didn't play that day. I was probably in the reserves anyway, to be honest with you. But I was there. I was at the game with my brother-in-laws. You know, one's a Hibs supporter, one's a Hearts supporter, and I can remember where I was standing at Tynecastle that day, and Jim played for Hearts. So I think I missed the first 3 goals, couldn't get in, right. You know, the big queues and that. But you know, all Hearts and Hibs supporters stood together at that time, and I mean, Hibs had a really good side, you know, and really they should have done better.